This is the story of Squanto and Jack by Henry and Andrew.
Hiya!
Squanto ran through the fields with the other children of the Pawtuxet tribe. They shouted to chase the birds away from the corn and the beans. The Native Americans worked hard to make enough food to last through the winter. They lived near what we now call Plymouth, Massachusetts. When Squanto was 14 years old, he saw a ship sailing toward the shore. The Native Americans were afraid of the strange new people.
Hey, that's strange.
But the sailors brought many things to trade to show they wanted to be friends.
Hey.
What's in those boxes? What did the Native Americans bring to trade?
Skins and turtle shells.
Squanto spent much of his time with the sailors. He even learned to speak English. One day the captain asked him to sail with them on their next voyage. Squanto could help the other sailors talk with other tribes. Squanto's father allowed him to go. Squanto was sad to leave his family, but he was very excited to take the trip. They began their long journey across the ocean. They even went whaling. Suddenly, the ship turned around. Andrew, move. And they arrived in England. Andrew, go underneath me. Squanto lived in England for 9 years. He missed his family. Where's Squanto? One day, a captain named John Smith
How are you doing today?
came to see Squanto. He asked him a question.
Do you want to go back to the New World? Yes, I miss my family.
So they agreed to go to the New World. Along the way, Squanto was kidnapped by the captain of the other ship who wanted to sell him to be a slave, but he escaped. And he arrived back at the native village. However, it was empty, and all the crops were gone. He was very sad, and he lived alone in the woods for several weeks. But then he met a Native American from another tribe who let him know that in a village near Plymouth that the Native Americans had made friends with the Pilgrims and showed them how to grow crops and harvest food. So they became friends and shared the first Thanksgiving together.
The end.